or death!
Alright, Moral Strike is not the best, but it's better than the others. Silverhand Knight, not always efficient. Boulder Fist Ogre against Earth and Ring Farseer. Oh, this one's tough. I actually need to check my rankings. I actually have Ogre 2 up. It sort of makes sense. It's Ogre! It's Archmage! It's Dark Scale Healer. These picks are unexciting. Arcanite Reaper. Pretty expensive cards so far. Those picks are all obviously better than the rest. It's a lot of late game already. I'm gonna have to skew my picks towards earlier mana costs, which don't suck. Ooh, another Ogre. So tempting. Oh, so greedy to pick the Ogre here. I'll pick Cleave. Well, we'll see how bad charges. Acidic Swampu is good. Another Arcanite. Okay. Take Cleave over Arcanite. Morgan Infiltrator is a nice early drop. Dog over the worst dog. Wow, these cards really suck. I'll take the Reckless Rocketeer. It looks like, ooh, Wrathy Weaponsmith, that's good. Violet Teacher over the garbage. Executor in a rage. Or Jungle Panther. I have no 3s. That's an Execute, and I have a lot of 5s. Well, not that many 5s, but enough 5s. Especially with an obvious streak. Stormwind Knight, since I don't have many 4s, but the rest. Another Stormwind Knight, okay. Heroic Strike over situational 2-drops. Engine. And finally a Frothing Berserker. Good 3s. Bloodseal Raider has some upside of 3 weapons in my deck. And how many 2s do I have? Which aren't spells. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I can take one more. The high end is low high end, but it's reasonable. This deck is pretty aggressive. I had to pick several subpar cards. It's on the weak side, but it's reasonable. I will say this will go 6 or 7, and I'm going to go with 7 because I feel daring.
Watch your back.
Victory or death!
This hand is okay. A lot of flexibility in playing either the 2-3 or the 3-2 on turn 1. Or turn 2. Probably gonna be the 2-3.
Avast, matey!
Nope, perfectly countered with a 2-3. Well, he didn't save his quote-unquote ooze.
Shields up!
Mistake.
Do you need a blessing?
That's pretty terrible. The next turn I could go Pyro Slam, and that might kill 2 things. I'm gonna go for that. Playing the Pyro by itself allows for the trade, which is a bit of weak sauce.
For the crusade!
That's slightly unfortunate, but okay.
Do you like to play with fire?
Ooh, much scary. Sucks to not be a mage. Gotta save myself from that 7.
Tadingo!
Wow, another fan. Such value. Got the free wisp off. My goodness. His not attacking has only given me more options. Unfortunately, I can't take any of these options.
They'd be thirsty. Man!
So it ended up being the same result, but it could have gone bad for him. If I had like cleaved, then I could have gone after the Cobra and then cleaved, and it would have been amazing.
I've got a huge
Huh. Snake there. Questionable. And yet, I don't have any... Oh my gosh. Such aggression. Such bad cards. But... still scary. I think I would hope to draw Cleave here. And failing that, I would play Bloodsail Raider. Can that help? Kills the 1/1. 1/2/3 is not a big deal.
back to work. Back to work.
Since 4/2 kills any of my guys anyways, so reduce damage if he decides to go for my face. Just the Cobra, which he will not do. Doesn't actually matter, sadly, that he played that at 1 health. Card's still scary-ish.
Pay attention, class. X marks the spot.
Looks really easy from here. 6, 8, 11, 12, 13, 18. 6, 8, 11, 12, 13, 18. Alas. Rip Ogre. Unless I want to hit that off my face, I would go down to 7. There's no single card he can do that would finish me off.
Right. Instruction begins. I am the blade of the gods.
Most honorable. I'll give him his wish to end with Ogre.
I give.
That'll work too.
I will fight with honor. Victory or death.
Do you need a blessing?
Back to work.
Slam that priestess, Taskmaster.
Reporting for duty. No problem.
Shields up!
No problem.
I got this.
Alright, I gotta remember that the protector is actually on the right side of the dog.
Tazdingo! Yes!
It's like a memory game. Doesn't matter, I'm trading both of them anyways. So this will theoretically not get buffed, but it won't matter since I'm sending both anyways.
The blade be thirsty.
Just testing my... What? Is it actually on the left side? What? Weird. Anyways.
I got this.
Job's done.
Reporting for duty.
Not on my watch.
So I can either go with the Arcanite Reaper, or I can cleave this guy off. I like that one more. I could have considered. No, I can't consider heroic striking that. That would be absurd. Even if he has something like a buff to do that would be absurd.
Reporting for duty. Are you ready for this? Justice.
Okay, so my Mortal Strike can deal 5, my Heroic Strike deals 4, the Reaper does 5. So much slight inefficiency here. I think the least inefficient is to Heroic Strike and send this at it for only 2 overkill. So that leaves this at 2. Nah, probably best to Reaper Heroic Strike it. And then kill this for security. Clears the way for a Rocketeer. It's very tempting to deal 13 damage to him.
Reporting for duty.
Your magic shall not save me.
Alright, probably finish off this guy, play a Rocketeer, and send it at his face. Oh, okay. And I guess I'll clear off this guy also. And in case of Consecrate, you would play it, so I should hold off on the Infiltrator right now.
Justice.
Much healing.
Reporting for duty.
Don't blink.
I smell blood.
Do I think an Enraged deck is viable? Possibly. Yeah, well, sort of, kind of. Like, as long as you don't make the flavor purely that, you'd be fine.
I wonder. Justice.
Okay.
Reporting for
Let's
duty.
get down, it kills either of these guys.
I must move quickly.
Oh. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
Well. That was done.
That was a mistake.
That was like a Wisp level play.
For the crusade!
Silver Moon shall not fall.
Reporting for
Well,
duty.
that's the last turn that I have aboard. Pretty much. I actually can't play the use since it just dies quite badly. This is gonna be rough. I think I'm unfavored here. Disfavored.
Reporting for duty.
For not a time.
All I have to do is hit him for 4. Potentially only 2. That can be very difficult. Actually, I have quite a few ways to hit him for 2 or 5. Well, 2 ways, really. Oh, okay. This guy's healed for 24.
Reporting for duty.
The nightmare. I guess I have to use the Mortal Strike on it. Whoops.
Pay attention, class.
Actually, I can use the Execute. Please.
I'm ready to learn.
There we go. Much advantage late game.
Reporting for duty. For the king!
I am the blade of the goddess.
Well, life gain amount is now 28. Incredible.
Reporting for duty.
Try this.
Follow the rules.
You gotta be kidding me!
So
Reporting for duty.
sad.
X marks the spot.
Much disappointment. Crushed. Sort of.
I will fight with honor. Victory or death!
You know, Guardian of Kings, it's actually not that great. I mean, it's a good card, but it's not ridiculous. It'd have been more salty if he had something like 4 True Slivers. It did work out well, though.
I smell blood.
Just sort of disappointing. To have this get down. No reason to yet. I can trigger it when I want. Assuming it does get down, which it might not be, but it's the standard assumption to make. Oh, interesting. It's too tempting to get extra 1/1s.
Pay attention, class.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
Get down!
To be slightly less vulnerable against Consecrate, and it could have not been get down. Theoretically. This guy on turn 3. That's pretty crazy.
Let me think.
You love my new recipe.
Oh, science!
Reporting for duty.
So Pyromancer's Slam will kill the board. We'll do that in the future as well. Might be able to get an even better target.
I wonder. Reporting for duty.
This 2-2 is the problem. It's bad enough that I don't want to attack it, but it's good enough to kill my guys. Rough life. And I'm going to make him not have the option to trade these 2 guys into this one, since I can kill those 2 guys for free.
Reporting for duty.
Weird. Turn 6, nothing. I think I have to still take a wait and see approach. Alright, here we go.
Do you like to play with fire?
Coin wouldn't be able to coin into anything is the downside. Oh, right. The buff is permanent. No, it's not quite as bad as I thought. And it's still bad. Whoa! Oh, right. I was like, what? The buff didn't and it's still there. That's somewhat good since now I can cast spells without
Drink with me, friend.
self-die. Double owl? The valley?
Move quickly.
Quote-unquote valley.
Reporting for duty.
It's not great, but it's okay. Use the charge from the axe to clear the way for the Reckless again. One, 0, 5. Ouch.
My eyes are open.
Man, this late game is not going to go well for me against a paladin. The recruits, they're coming, and they will be terrifying.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Got no late game.
Where shall I strike?
Pretty disappointing to use it like that. My entire hand is full of disappointment. Can't kill him fast enough with the ooze, so I might as well save it for his inevitable weapon.
I got this.
You can confirm the coin does not give
Mind
you
if I
a card
roll need?
at 10 mana. The only card in the game that does that is Wild Growth.
I'm master of magics.
Reporting for duty.
This hand is so worthless. It makes me cry.
Where shall I strike?
2, 3, 4.
Man!
I'll have to save the heroic strike for something that actually matters. I could kill the Dalaran Mage, but I'm going to have to assume that card is near worthless. Given I seem to have like a handful of nothing.
Reporting for duty.
I'm just gonna get overwhelmed by 1/1s eventually, yet again. Hero ability of Paladin too good. Oh.
For the king! For honor!
Get down!
The good old Leroy Gorilla combo. Oldest trick in the book. I think I overestimated my deck, or it's really underperforming.
You call that a
Doesn't seem to have enough business cards, which are cards that do stuff.
I'll put it on your tab.
Dark Iron Dwarf coming back for more. The comp.
Reporting for duty.
X marks the spot.
This Dark Iron Dwarf's gonna buff something to kill off this guy. Oh, the humanity. Game. So painful.
You call that a weapon? Reporting for duty.
This game is so agonizing. Can only slowly die to the onslaught of 1/1s. I should have considered cleaving there. I briefly did, but thought it would be too sad.
Pass me that arc light spanner!
Pandaria will be ours! Reporting for duty.
Wow, death by a million cuts.
Well played.
The most painful way of dying.
For Doomhammer. Victory or death!
Didn't want to cleave into Totem and X. This hand is...
What you want?
It's time to play with the Frostal Grunts. I need to max value out of my cards, so I'm gonna coin out Storm and Knight to kill it. I can even just take an extra 2, it's not a big deal. Play the Panther and then play the Storm and Knight.
I am master of magics.
Which is good because Panther will be able to kill the 1/4. It's going to be a tough call between Arathi Weaponsmith and Storm and Knight. Probably the Knight because this one has a relatively low attack power. No, the Weaponsmith because I have another weapon in hand. I'll take out the totem with the panther. Also, no, doesn't matter. Oh man, the forked lightning of doom. Please, please, Dalaran, mage, spare me. Wow.
You know, take candle.
Much scary. Wow, 3 spell damage. Ah. Bring out the ogre. It should be able to handle that one just fine. If it gets buffed, Dark Knight Reaper can handle it also. Ah, 1 short. Ogre scoffs at your puny damage. Oh, the taunter. I could do the slam execute combo on this. That's doing 3 damage with execute. That's fine.
For the king! For honor!
Taking a little bit of damage, but I'm finally out-carding someone, and the late game looks somewhat reasonable. Oh man, it's gonna be build your own ogre. Much excitement. Kill the fire elemental, kill this. Straightforward.
Ready for this? I cannot.
Yeah, charge. I guess charges basically deal 6 damage there. Just bad.
1 shot, 1 kill.
Looks like I'll have nothing else to cleave later. Might as well use it now. Oh yeah, I mean, that game I win. Please be bloodlust. 6, 9.
No problem. No problem.
For honor!
7. So even if he takes out the big one, I still win.
You win. Well played.
Woo. Alright, so I got a turn 2, turn 3. Don't think cleave is going to hit, but it might be nice to keep the option. No, that's too many options. Okay, this is going to encourage me to do, well, I was going to do nothing anyways. Cleave could be really good. Cleave is really good. I want to save a coin for Violet Teacher, but that's far too greedy. Oh, right. I don't have the sound on. Thanks, guys. There we go.
Watch this.
Because I was watching ESPN TV.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
And all that jazz.
Instruction begins.
I could Mortal Strike and then get a 1-1 out of it as well, but I think this is better. It's nice to draw the Azure Drake. That's Azure Drake, whatever. It's really good. Whoa, Moonfire combo. Sick play.
We must
I mean, that is a
cleanse the
pretty
sun well.
good use of Moonfire, to be fair.
For the king! For honor!
Alright, looks like I have a huge advantage, and my hand is really good.
Where shall I strike?
I'll leave the 2-2 with the Arcanite in this case, since I have so many weapons. Mini weapon. Oh. Slam it. Save the 2-2.
I cannot.
For honor!
Oh, this is my deck at its best. And it looks really good when it's at its best. $2.11. 4, 9, 11. Actually, 4. Ooh, if it's 12 or less, deals 7 damage. That's not gonna happen. So 4, 9, 11.
Honor!
Wow, such a big unit.
To Northred!
Much bigness.
Victory or death!
Shields up!
I can see.
Watch your back.
Victory or death!
2, 3. Wow, preparation.
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah, beat it.
It's like using preparation for a 2-1. I mean, that's not bad. It's actually pretty fascinating. Play that. Theoretically deals with both cards. That's a 0 mana 2-1. A lot of people would play that.
For the crusade!
Good play.
Go ahead. Make my
Oh, that's gonna be a value pyromancer. Although it's gonna require me play nothing this turn. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. Best draw I know. Actually, Cleave would have also been really good.
Well
but not as
played.
good. No, it would have been just as good. No, I draw an extra card with this. It's pretty sweet.
They all bend to my command.
The pleasure is mine. Well played.
My thanks.
Oh gosh, it's Ogre. I'm going to want to hit it before I take another damage. It's probably best done with Stormwind Knight. 4 mana to deal 2 damage. Very sad. But I really don't want that thing to hit me once.
For honor.
I smell blood.
Alright, so I'll cleave plus use this. And then... More Hearthstone. This one's more mana efficient. Looks like I might spend 8 mana next turn. And the chance of this healing affecting the scenario, the game is minimal. Oh, that's really strong. But if I do the charging Tazdingo, this is probably better.
Are you ready for this?
I would charge that if I could. It survives the Assassin's Blade. Scary. But I do have him fairly low at least. 4, 7, 9, 13. Actually, I should put it on the Protector since it's less likely to. 4, 6, 9. Yep.
Dingo!
Shields up.
Give the soft minion. Oh, I should have put it in the side. No. This is fine.
Give that
I got
a
this.
turn to get ready.
It's gonna come down to the next turn on whether or not he can deal with these guys efficiently enough.
Mistakes were made.
Woohoo! Barely enough here
I got this.
to get across the finish line.
The pleasure is mine.
Well played.
You asked for it.
Victory or death!
Alright, so with this hand I've got the choice of a 2, and then I can coin out the 3, but it's not really something I want to coin out. But I can do a 2, 3, and a 4. This hand's reasonable. It's not great, but it's usable. I'll try to save the coin for the teacher, but it's unlikely to happen. Now it's more likely to happen.
It's time for a little blood.
That was a close call between Pyromancer and using the Heroic Strike. I figured the Pyromancer might make the Berserker really good. I should play the 3-2 here to best deal with the 4-3.
Do you like to play with fire?
I might want to save a Violet Teacher for turn 5. Teacher coin cleave. But looks like I'm going to have to play the teacher as is. There are other ways to do it, but this way is best.
Pay attention, class.
Shame because I do have quite a lot of spells. So the teacher is more valuable than just a 3-5, but he is a mage, and the Fire Blast is good. Well, at least it drew a poly. I can charge the sheep to kill this. It'd basically be using 3 mana to deal 2 damage. That's rather lame. Unfortunately, I can't Cruel Taskmaster the sheep to do the job. Doman Knight does the job, but it leaves it at 1. I think I have to use an inefficient charge here. Disappointing, but charge is really bad. I could have coined out Berserker there, made it a 4/4. That probably would have been better. In this case, it's not great. Alright, Slam, Taskmaster. Oh, perfect. 3/5/7.
My blade be thirsty.
The assault on the water elemental.
Back to work.
I got this.
Job's done.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Alright. I don't need to, but I will play Cleave for the buff and the, well, the ability to clear this, really. And this guy's gonna be really big. Luckily 4.
Avast, matey!
Wow, Valley Bloodseal
You
Corsair.
gotta be kidding me!
I stand at a crossroads, and I think the answer is to attack his face. The interesting thing is if I use the Stormwind Knight,
For the king!
it's still the same amount of damage.
For honor.
He kills me with Fireball, but if I armor up, I'll be okay. But if I play the Panther, I guarantee the kill next turn. Also, if he had Fireball, he'd have played it. To gamble my future on him playing the Fireball, yeah, he certainly would have played it. He has no answer.
What now? I must choose.
If it's Flame Strike, I'll lose either way. No, I won't. It's necessary. Plus, looks like the 4 damage will probably win anyways.
You gotta be kidding me!
I took the coward's way out on this one. I think that's a really close call.
For honor.
Alright, this time Fireball does not kill me.
What you looking at?
You win this no way.
Ended up that both directions would probably have won. But this one ended up being the wrong call, technically.
You asked for it.
Victory or death!
Cleave encourages me to play this hand slowly. Against Mirror Image, I will play this quickly.
Shields up.
Kill those mirror images for free. Cleaving mirror images is immense anti-value. If I cleave a mirror image and a 3/2 though, I'll take it. Wow, the gamble.
I got this.
Fortunately for me, he missed the gamble. Oh, he also hit the wrong one.
Mind if I roll need?
I've had a really hard time dealing with the 3/1, or the 2/1.
One shot, one.
They'll never know what.
Job's done.
Very aggressive deck with so many 1-drops, yes. I guess I play Ogre, since it kills that.
Wanna blow something up?
Wow! This is so reckless. Oh my gosh. That's gotta be one of the craziest bombers I've seen someone play.
Me smash.
This guy has no fear. You have to play something that's cleavable if it's mirror entity. It's a bit on the weak side, but very well. Now if it's counterspell, I should trigger it first with this crappy card. Oh man, if it's Spellbender, that just gives him the 3/3. It's not a big deal. That sucked a little.
Job's done.
Played the odds there. Luckily it was the right one.
Are you ready for this?
Here comes my rise in health. I begin the top deck wars with a 5-card advantage, but might not be enough. Wow, to the face. So brave. That's the good Fire Blast, since it encourages me not to do this. Fortunately, that's a really good top deck.
To work.
I'll throw in one more. 3, 7, 9. Right, this makes the clock 2 turns.
I smell blood.
So it's important. 3, 7, 9, 11. So 11 2 times is the theory.
I got the best deals anywhere.
If I give up the
First kill. No problem.
3, 5, 7, 10, 12, that's not enough. Place one of my guys with this guy.
Dingo.
Oh my gosh.
For the king! For honor!
Bunch of disappointment.
For honor!
Alright. Die, mage! Oh, okay. You don't have to, if you don't want to. Aha! Gotta calm my nerves with mini cookie on that one. We've miniaturized the cookies. Great success.
For Doomhammer! Victory or death! I slept.
Cookie. Alright, so Stoneforged Axe is a common turn 2 play.
First kill.
I will see what his turn 2 is, and then if there's no axe, I'll play the ooze on turn 3. For if he had the axe, he surely would play it on this turn. I could arguably play that instead of axe, so I'll give it a bit.
First
Pretty scary. 6-2 Worgen.
no problem. Dingo. Yes.
Nice little top dock there. As stands, I don't think he would attack into this unless he had a spell to back it up, which means Arcanite Reaper will be able to take it out very well unless he does attack into it, in which case I attack the Taskmaster into it as well. Alright, this is fun. Very efficient Reaper. So opponent's got 5 cards against my 5. I think it would be close. Worth killing this, I guess. Choice between Ogre and Archmage. I'll throw out the slightly worse one first, since he threw out the Hex somewhat liberally. Might have another. Doesn't have to, but the Archmage is good enough for now. Plus, I am...
Wanna blow something up?
Nice bombing. There, that axe. Okay.
For the king! For honor!
To Northrend!
For honor!
This is an interesting choice. I can go with the Rocketeer or the Ogre. I think this is more secure. If he was at 16, I would have played Reckless Rocketeer instead. I might have to consider killing the Wrath of Air Totem because... No, I'll just play Dark Scale Healer.
Me smash.
Because the Fork Lightning would have done 3 to the Ogre and 2 to the Rocketeer, and it would have been game over. Or game Ogre, as it is appropriate to use that in this case. Six, 10, 15. Or Silverhand Knight. Pretty good in this circumstance. Get rid of this scary thing.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
you call that a weapon?
Pretty good turn for him. Oh, that's just enough. Haha.
You asked for it.
Victory or death!
I'll play the wolf on 2. It's weak, but it will handle a 3-2. Now that I drew the cleave, though, I think I'm going to super slow play this hand. It's going to be armor up until he has 2 guys with 2 health. Unless he plays Mana Worm.
I smell.
That's a really good start for me. Oh, another option.
Put this apple on your head.
Much value.
I cannot do that.
For the crusade!
I'm okay with breaking the shield with this thing. It's alright. Slightly disappointing. Next turn I will think about Pyro Heroic Strike. The ideal play is he plays Yeti right now, or Taz Dingo. That is a little out of range. I was expecting him to kill the free wolf. Pyro, coin, heroic. Will kill everything, which is not good for me. Coin Reaper kills the elemental with the wolf. Pyro heroic only sets this down to 1. And then I have no easy way to deal another 1. I think I should wipe the board. 2, coin, 2. Hurts a little to do that, but his minions were really annoying.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Happy for the choice now that he did that. Seems to be ultra aggressive. If he fireballed me, he's representing that he has another direct damage in his 2-card hand.
What you looking at?
Oh, it's only 5 damage now. Oh, there's no good way to do this. Take the ogre hit. No, but then it'll be 6 damage. If I Arcanite Reaper swing into this, I will lose to Fireball. I lose either way. It's something he most likely has. Pretty much the only way I don't lose is by Mortal Striking plus trading this. Well, not losing is pretty good. I do have a lot of damage. And I should have played the Use instead of this chick, but I doubt it'll matter much. It will matter a lot, actually. It could matter a lot.
My shield for Argus!
Oh, it'll matter even more than that.
Back to work!
Die, lad.
I hear you got a problem.
Problem solved.
For the king!
No problem!
Well played.
Well played.
GG. Hey, I actually hit one of my predictions.